playing for you is bestie. So, that being said, you could be in a space, relationship, or friendship, either or you, whether that's an internal space or an external space. Internal relationship, you got a new bestie. You investing in some new minds, ideas, or a new world. You done landed on a new planet internally. This new planet changed your whole perspective about the title of friendships, the title of relationships, the title of work, career, status, or just how you perceive and you invest in your external world. You feel me? And that got you given to your reality differently. All because you got a new best friend. Shit, you might be your own best friend right now. You done finally decided, you know what, maybe it's time to invest in myself, figure out who I am. So you decided, all right, you befriended yourself. Or external to you. You got you a new external best friend. You involving yourself in a new external experience, reality, or you just sharing a new mind with your world. You sharing new emotions with your world. You showing your world an aspect or a part of you they might not have never known Leo was got down like that or participated in that type of vibe or shared that type of emotion or feeling about that topic. You feel me? But now you're sharing that. You're expressing that. You ain't stuck in your head no more. Matter of fact, you might have used to be restless. You might have used to been restless when it came to the topic of friendships. You might have been through a whole lot of friendships, whole lot of situations, relationships, or just environments that just put stress on you because you wasn't hanging around with real ones type shit. You feel me? Now you got you a real one. Whether it was internally, you could have been in a position. Yeah, you can tell you whipping some shit up right now. If you know that's you know if you ain't shit right now or not. You feel me? So don't watch this. You know you ain't shit, but you watching this, and I'm telling you popping right now, and that shit. Don't let that shit gas you. If you ain't shit, you know you ain't shit. But as far as for you, first card out, you out your head. Your mind is at peace when it comes to whatever we talking about. You ain't losing sleep over this no more. You ain't letting these, if it's a person or if it's just your own actions. You tired of having to recall what role or how you carried yourself or how you expressed yourself in a certain type of environment, relationship, or friendship. You about fed up with the torment of your own actions. Yeah, look, the torment of your own actions. So you chose the latter. You chose this time. You made the decision. It's time to elevate. It's time to hang that up. You feel me? You might have been wearing that cape for quite some time, Leo. Whatever cape we talking about. You feel me? But it's about time you retired that energy. It's about time you retired investing in that type of energy. Whether that energy comes from you or that came from environment or an energy that you involved yourself within the world, thus changing how you expressed or thought about yourself. Once upon a time, you was being haunted. And you about done with that. It's crazy. The song I was playing, your last one was Ballin'. That was the song that ended it. And the song that's playing in this one is dope. Yeah, you got some abundance going on. Whether it's internal, you got a whole new internal world. Ooh, shit. Something outside of you, something for someone outside of you has ended or is ending. And yeah, they can't come back to Leo world after this. That's why you chose the latter. See, because when you were involved in this, or it's like when someone, if you're dealing with someone external to you, could have been like a friendship, or it could have been like a relationship. If it's a relationship, it was like an on and off relationship. It was one of them toxic Jones. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is screaming toxic relationship. It's like, and that last breakup was it. That type shit. You ain't losing sleep about this person no more. You ain't let this motherfucker slide back in and out of your life no more. Just bring you into your type of mind. Whatever ending, you putting a period on some shit. You got the devil in the chariot, yeah, you putting a period on some shit. With death in reverse, yeah, you putting a period on this shit. Whether it's an energy you not going back to, or an energy that in terms where you're not expressing yourself or investing in that type of vibe no more. You don't vibe like that no more because that only brought you unbalance in your life. And that unbalance made you gain some wisdom. That wisdom brought you, a new vision. That vision made you realize it's time to give some shit up. Because that shit was unbalanced. That you couldn't make nothing happen with that. If it's a relationship, how y'all expect to build something great in the future? Every other week y'all break up. Every other week y'all feel me? It's like whatever you had going on, it's done. You done with that after party. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or it's just the fact that you going through some sort of change. You put your foot. Okay, I'll pull up. You in a new space. Yeah, something. I'm telling you, someone can't go to Leo. Whatever that means. Someone can't go to you, Leo. Someone can't come to you. Someone, look, because in that why. Because what they said to you or what they expressed, in your last one, it's like someone thought if they come to you and express a certain type of mind and or idea, they could slide in your life some sort of way. They could get in with what Leo had got going on. They brought that communication to you, and that shit changed your whole look. It kicked them right out the door. You know what that means for you, Leo. If it's you versus you, you put yourself in a position where you can't go back there, wherever there is. And that's just because of an action you took. Something you might have communicated. It's like you could have been telling the truth, because it's the Page of Swords upright with the Ace of Swords in reverse. It's like you were telling the truth, but you were leaving out some key details which made that truth a lie. And you got put out of the situation. It's like your manager came to you, asked you some shit that happened. Yeah, you told him what happened, but at the same time, you didn't tell him or her what you knew happened, that they knew you knew happened. They just wanted to know if you would tell them. It's like that type shit. Now you out of your mind. It's like you finally freed from what you were trapped in internally because of that exit. It's like that release. You got released from something. Okay, I pull up. That's too much, Leo. Now listen, lovers. Someone could be in love. If you're dealing with somebody outside you, someone in love with you, Leo. They love that toxic shit with you, Leo. They done built a whole world around that whole toxic relationship they shared with you, Leo. You can't just up and stop. You can't just up and get out your mind and free yourself from some bullshit. That's what somebody looking at you. You're supposed to be in this bullshit. It's about us, is what somebody telling you right now, Leo. Basically, we in it together. Someone love you, Leo. If it's like that, love you. Or if you're in a situation, relationship, or friendship, and you fell in love with something. And that, the love you had for that, them, their, him, her, made you change. It's like a love changed you. Now, it could be a position, you might be dealing with a Sagittarius, because I said this for Sag. It's almost like someone's rejection made you grow, or expand, or transform, or change. It's like you being rejected by something freed you from something you were trapped in. And you know what that means for you. Whatever it was toxic. Because at one point you were bound to something. Now, and because your love rejected you, whatever your love is externally, whether that's an environment or relationship or friendship, you were rejected somewhere by something or someone. Because that happened, you changed. And you put yourself in a position where you will not revisit that toxic energy, whatever that energy is, whoever that energy was in, or the type of friends that pulled that energy out of you. You're not putting yourself back in that environment because it's not beneficial to what you love, whatever that means for you, Leo. Oh, yeah, I'll build up. Yeah, power. Ain't that some shit? Look, 4 swords. You might not be sharing this with people around you. Or again, it's like someone is it's like someone, they may not be rejecting you directly, but they're not taking action towards you. So it's like someone's not investing in a truth they know about the space they share with you. Or you're not investing in a truth you know about something or someone or somewhere. Matter of fact, if you've been through this situation with your family or you going through this situation with your friends, you could still be in a position you're not gonna cut those friends off, You feel me? They might have been ride or dies, or they just might be friends to the point where you consider them family to some extent. You feel me? They might be more family than your actually family. Than your actual family if you're going through that type of situation. Whatever type of situation it is, you are holding a truth you know, or it's like you're not showing all you got now here, because you may be in a position after you went through what you went through because of what you it's like you might have came to your mom, your dad, or your family or your friends. You might have shared everything with them because you loved them at one point, but then something happened in that relationship that made you realize how toxic it was. Now you're not going to your mom, you're not going to your dad, you're not going to your friend or whoever or wherever you used to express your truth, your true nature to. It's crazy because bestie or best friend was a song that was playing for one of your videos. If it wasn't this one, it was your last one. It's like you got a new best friend, or who you once thought was your best friend was not your best friend. And now you're holding back from that energy, that space, that situation. Might still be in that friendship, might still be in that relationship, might still associate and communicate with your family, but they don't get all of you no more. Because of a love you have for internal or something external to you. A love changed you, basically. Yeah, look, you pushing the new quota. Whatever we talking about, you got you some, you fixed in that. You fixed in that. Can't nobody move you out this square. Whatever square you in, whatever point you reach, whatever realization, whatever, you feel me? Wherever you at, internally or externally, can't nobody move you. You 10 toes in whatever space, because you done been through the toxic shit. You done been through enough toxic shit regarding this friendship, regarding this relationship, enough to let you know it's time to do something different. Because doing something over and over again, expecting a different result, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, is the definition of insanity. And it took you experiencing love and being rejected by that love for you to be in a position to realize what you had to transform, what investments or energies you had. It's like rejection freed you. In whatever realm of reality we talking about, Leo, you know what that means for you better than I know what that means for you, Leo.